29 with the fantastic teaching staff. Some of our teachers of the DRE is the official Ducati test rider, so he developed this bike. All of you see the beautiful video in Imola where he play with the bike, he can do what he wants with the bike. He knows the 1299 better than his son because he spent more time on riding his 1299. So please don't hesitate if you want some suggestion, if you want some information, because there is a lot of new things on this bike, a very sophisticated electronic. Don't hesitate to ask him, he will be at your disposal. Even if you are riding in another group, we will have 3 riding sessions, will be long time, 1.5 hours to enjoy, to discover the performance of this bike. He was and is still a racer. He raced in Italian Superbike Championship. He win many Italian championships. He raced with Ducati in World Superbike Championship. Alessandro Valia. He raced 2 in World Champion, win 2 titles, 2-time World Championship, and here in Valencia MotoGP racetrack win a fantastic race beating Dani Pedrosa and Jorge Lorenzo. So I think, I really believe that his suggestion should be interesting for you. Manuel Poggiali. He is a legend. You see the way he wake up. I take a coffee with some croissant. He makes some burnout, some toppings. He's a legend. Emilio Zamora. Special guest that he will be on race with you. But when I say you, Emilio, you must open the knee, move the ass. You must not. You move too much. Not down. So please, on racetrack, it's important to move on the bike, but you must stay on the bike. Thank you. Another legendary teacher of Ducati riding experience. Here in Spain, he wins the 8 hour of Albacete of World Endurance. He was national champion in Superstock. Luca Bono. And I think in the middle of you, there is also a legendary rider, a legend, that he will show only for you his power, performance, his talent, and I see him in the position that usually he had So, now for 10 minutes we will be serious and we talk about race program, race activities. We show you a small theory of the briefing of DRE for give you some suggestions, because I know many of you are experienced. I know many of you that already go on racetrack, go very fast. Some of you are not experienced riders, so maybe I give some suggestions that can help. First of all, when we go on a racetrack, we must use our body, because the bike turns with our weight. We are able to improve the performance of our bike with the correct position of our body. So, on the straight, my suggestion, stay close into the fairing. We will be more fast, but the bike will be more stable. The performance of the 1299 is impressive. We arrive very fast in the end of the straight, more than 280 km/h. We take all the wind if you are in touristic position, and the bike can be not very stable, can be less precision, but it's not by mistake. It is us that we have a position not correct. So we must stay close into the fairing, because the bike will be more performance, will be more stable, will be more fast. When we brake, we must extend our body, extend our arms, put our weight behind, use the knee on gesting for give less stress to the arm. In the beginning of braking, arm should be extended, but not all the weight on the arm, because we are unable to control good the bike. So help with the knee. All professional riders use some special stickers with high grip. It's called stomp, for helps too much with the knee. When you commit in the corner, move your body, try to touch the knee. All professional riders touch also the elbow now, because they move too much, they exaggerate the body position. Also Emilio exaggerated the body position before, because more you move, more the bike turn. It's also very important to look far, because the bike go where you look. On racetrack, you must look when you have an assist to the second corner, because this helps you to have a better situation under control, to be faster, and when you look far, try to open also your range of view, a kind of peripheral vision that can help you to have the situation better under control. For example, I look in the beautiful image, but I look also the beautiful Jerry, because I have a very good peripheral view. Brake is very important. It's not necessary to be too aggressive with brake lever. It's a mistake, because when you start to brake, all the weight is behind, all the fork is extended. If we are too aggressive, too brutal, we will have a very quick weight transfer and the bike became unstable. We can't be fast, all the weight go in the front, and we must wait for stabilize the bike before entering the corner. So the first part of braking, please, you must be very smooth, very kind, and after you can be more strong on the brake lever. Because if you are too aggressive, you can't be too fast. Throttle is the same. You must never use throttle and brake on, off. It's not no brake, brake, no throttle, on throttle. Throttle, try to use step by step, especially when you are in maximum lean angle, only a small tire surface is touching the asphalt. Try to open soon the throttle, but step by step, because you will transfer less stress to the rear tire. The new Panigale is very safe bike. You have an unbelievable electronic disposal at your service for better ride the bike. Is a bike that has much higher performance than the old one, but is more easy to ride and more safe. You have cornering ABS. I think some of you tested yesterday the cornering ABS with the multistrada. You will test today on racetrack. This works very well and helps the beginner to have the skill of the rider. Of course, is only on wet and on sport riding mode. So please focus when we will switch you on race riding mode that ABS is not working, the cornering ABS, because race is done for the professional guy or the riders that have a high experience and they are able to control alone. So remember these things. But if you are a beginner and you ride in sports, cornering ABS help you too much. Another beautiful accessories that works very well is the new downshift system. So you can downshift without clutch. In the old bike, you increase the gear with full throttle, like race bike. Now you are able to downshift without clutch. This is better because you can hold better the handlebar, less stress, and you can focus on your riding. With the modern bike, it is very important if you want to be fast. And some of you, I know your face, some of you are very fast. And if you want to be even faster, with the modern bike that have so high performance, it is very important to have a neutral phase more short. What it means? It means that the time when we stop to brake, coming in the corner, and open the throttle should be shorter. It's not easy, but in the past we stayed in many times because the power was not so impressive. Now, the rider moved too much on the bike, also for make the bike turn more, for be able to put the bike up sooner, give more tire surface and open throttle. So this should be our goal. If, and some of you like Super Martin are very fast and want to improve the performance, this we will focus on this. Grazie. It's very important on racetrack if you want to be fast, but also if you want to ride safe, find some braking reference point. This helps us to improve our rhythm, because on racetrack we must improve step by step our rhythm. I said we have 3 sessions, will be quite long sessions. The first one helps us to warm up, to take a look to the track. If it is first time for you to discover this beautiful MotoGP track, but after we will improve the rhythm. And it is very important, find some reference for braking. We have metric distance that can help. We have paint curve with the color of Spanish flag that can help too. We have some walls that can help to understand. But please focus on some fixed braking point, because what happened when Gerardo brake, he looks at the Marshall, but after Marshall moved and Gerardo brake too late. This happened last time. No, brake too early because Marshall moved in opposite position. Gerardo brake 2 minutes early. Yes. But please focus on fixed braking point. Thank you. It's very important to use rear brake. Of course, the most part of braking comes from the front, and it is the reason that we have 2 big discs in front. On rear we have 1 single small disc. But it is important for stabilize the bike. When we start to brake, smooth with the front, we brake also with the rear, because the bike will be more stable, we will have less weight transfer, and we can ride more fast and more safe. This is our teacher, Troy Davis, a legendary rider for Ducati in Yas Marina circuit, a track that Martin knows very well, I believe, and he's braking very hard only with front brake, and you lose the contact of the asphalt with the rear brake because he plays with the bike. It's more or less like Emilio. The line is very important, so please focus on the correct line. As I said before, you will have some legendary out leader at your disposal for show you the perfect line. One time here, Manuel Pozzali, when he heard, he said, "Si Pedrosa and Lorenzo, today we'll see you, guys." So try to follow him as Lorenzo and Pedrosa follow, so you will discover the perfect line, because I think you teach quite well to Lorenzo and and Pedrosa. You make good job. Congratulations. Anche la fatti troppo bene, secondo me. Veramente tenete qualche segreto. So, focus on the correct line. This is not correct line, because in a hairpin like this, you must wait. Go close to the apex more late, because our goal could be put the bike up and open the throttle as soon as possible. If you go too early close to the curb, you are pushed wide and you are unable to open the throttle because you must stay lean, lean, lean. And if you want to try to open the throttle when you are in maximum lean angle, there is big risk to make high side, because even if you have a very good traction control that you can set in 8 different positions, but traction control help you. If you ride in the wrong way, is anyway possible to crash. So beware, pay attention. Thank you. This animation helps to understand the correct line in a hairpin like this. Sometimes for be fast, it's better to sacrifice some part of the corner. Usually mistake that many riders, even fast riders does, they have too much corner speed because they want to be fast into the corner, but sometimes it's not necessary. Sometimes it's better sacrifice your speed or be able to open the throttle as soon as possible. On racetrack, we communicate with flag, so you must know exactly what flag means, and you must respect the flag. So when we give checker flag, it means the session is finished. When we give a red light, it means please enter in the pits. Don't make one extra lap. I know that Panigale will make you very happy and you will never stop, but please, you will have many sessions, we have time, take your time and respect the flag. This is what is forbidden. It's maximum speed on pit lane, it is 80 kilometers per hour. You can go fast as you want on the track, but on the pit lane, you must go 80 kilometers per hour. Never stop on racetrack, even if you feel tired, you want, maybe you feel not good. Slow down, enter in the pit lane and stop in the pits. Never stop on racetrack. Could be dangerous and is forbidden. You have two hands, please hold both hands on handlebar. Professional rider use one or two fingers because it's not necessary to use all hand, and also because they are more safe, because with the other finger still hold the handlebar. So even if you have some friends, don't wave the hand when you are on straight. I think the performance of this bike need both hands on the handlebar. Don't make burnout. So Gerardo, please don't make burnout. Go ride smooth. Don't exaggerate. Don't make panic. It's not necessary to destroy our tire because we want to save this tire if it is possible. Don't make burnout. This bike has a very beautiful and very good anti-wheeling system. You can set in 8 different positions. Don't change the map because Alessandro knows the bike very well, and please start riding with the map that we suggest and use the race map only when we will say to use, because we want that you test, we want make you able to test the bike in all the conditions. And with anti-wheeling, you have the right, when we switch the map in race, you have the right to do what you want with the pedal. You can increase or decrease the wheeling system, and don't hesitate to ask us how it works. But we don't want to see you like Emilio on the straight like this. It is not a stunt school. We have our official stunt rider, is enough. You must discover the bike safe without some exhibition. Don't overtake. It's not a race, it's not a track day. It's a wonderful opportunity that Ducati gives you to discover the performance of the new Panigale in the proper place, a MotoGP racetrack. We will be only 3 groups. It's quite easy. It's a faster group with experienced rider, arrive catching a slow group. The teacher of the slowing group, for example, Manuel Poggiari is a slowing group, like you wave the hand and you move, and all people can overtake without risk. So please focus on this. I don't want to see people that overtake in corner and create panic situation. Never happened in the previous day. Please also this day respect all of you. We take care of you. It's forbidden to use drug. There is no necessary. The adrenaline of the 1299 is the better drug you can find in all the markets in the world. So here is forbidden to use drug, and my personal suggestion is not necessary also out of here. So if the adrenaline of Panigale is enough, buy 12.99 for yourself, and when you need adrenaline, go on racetrack with this bike. Also for the same reason, don't use pills or some medicine that make you tired, make your reflex slower, should be dangerous. And for the same reason, we will not serve alcohol during lunchtime. This is Valencia racetrack. Who is here for first time? Most of the people. So you will be happy because this is a very beautiful track. We spoke before with my friend Abdullah Rahman about Bahrain racetrack. That is so beautiful. It's Formula 1 racetrack, but Valencia is even better. It is even safer for the bike because you can use the curb, you can go crossing the apex. The white paint are done for motorcycle, so you can use this part of the track. But please focus. Curb is good. Synthetic grass, it is slippery because track must finish sooner or later. The curb, if you go, yes, because if you go on the curb, it's done for the professional bike riders. The grip is good, you can use it. But synthetic grass is very slippery. So, and this is easy to understand because synthetic grass is green, grass color. Curb is painted with Spanish flag, red and yellow. So never go out to the curb. My My suggestion, even don't use the curve. Curve helps you to be a little bit faster, but you must not impress us. We won't impress you with the performance of our bike, and the track is in us to discover the bike. This is Valencia race track. First corner is third gear. Remember that is a left riding track. What it means? It means that will be a point that is quite critical, especially for the people that ride this morning, but also for the people that ride 11:30, because we stay in long time left. We make a long straight. Last corner is left corner. First corner is left corner. Other straight, again left. Other corner, again left. So we arrive in a right corner. What's happened? The right part of the tire is a little bit colder. So take it easy, especially in the first lap. Follow the rider. You will see also Manuel Pojalis that slow down too much because they don't want to put you in a risk condition. So please remind the right corner, especially in the beginning, ride smooth, because in Valencia it's quite easy, especially when it's fresh. We are lucky that we have fantastic weather conditions. Today forecast speaks will be more than 30 degrees, so it's okay. But take it easy, especially in this part of the track. And another suggestion that I think is interesting, follow the line of your outleader. The outleader will stay every time in front of you. It's step by step, all of you switch. For example, if Luca is in the group with Martin, Martin will follow Luca in the end of the lap, on the straight. Martin will switch in the last position, and you will be the second. So you can see perfect the line, the suggestion of Luca. Don't hesitate to ask which gear using with the bike. But since you have an unbelievable torque, you can do the corner in second gear, in third gear, in fourth gear, all gear. It's automatic bike. And please focus on the downshift. I know it should be a little bit unusually, but it works very well. It is very safe, very easy to ride, and you can focus only on the riding style, because you use the clutch only for start. This is more or less all. If you have some question, I will be very happy to answer you. If you want to ask something to our teacher, also they will be very happy. If you want to ask something to our legendary friend Emilio Zamora, he will be happy to give you some suggestions, but please don't try to do with our bike what Emilio does. Because he uses one of your bike, we change only the tire because I think you destroyed a little bit. Don't try to do what Emilio does. For me it's all, because I think in 10-15 minutes we are ready to ride. Some question? No? Gerardo, any question?
I'm trying to hinder myself.
Sorry?
I'm trying to hinder myself.
So, thank you.
Thank you.